Greetings. My name is Brian Newsom. I serve as Dean of the John E. Sahlstrom Honors College, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to an overview of honors education at Georgia College. The theme of our session is nuts and bolts, a summary of requirements, processes, and procedures. But I would like to begin by sharing my philosophy of honors education. It's not about doing more necessarily, piling on work just for the sake of piling on work. Rather, the honors approach is about doing things differently, asking challenging questions, wrestling with thought provoking material, engaging in dynamic conversations, and doing those things as a member of a special community of peers and faculty members, a community nurtured both within and beyond the classroom, in Bell Hall, in peer mentoring groups, in team building exercises, in lunch and dinner seminars, and in Eta Sigma Alpha activities. The overlap between curricular initiatives and co-curricular ones is intentional. The better you know each other, the more comfortable you are diving into challenging conversations and respecting differences of opinion. The curricular and co-curricular components of the Honors College are thus complementary. So what are the overarching requirements of the Honors College? In terms of curricular requirements, students must complete at least 18 honors credit hours. In other words, 6 3-credit courses to graduate with honors. These are not courses that you take on top of the requirements for the core curriculum, your major, and/or your minor. Rather, they are courses that count toward those programs anyway. 18 is naturally the minimum. You're welcome to take as many honors courses as you would like, and I would encourage you to maximize your opportunities in that regard. I would also encourage you to take full advantage of honors core offerings so that you can use honors options selectively and intentionally. What you might ask is an honors option. If you would like for a regular course to count for honors credit, then you can ask your professor to work with you on a supplemental project so that the course counts for honors. That's why we call it an honors option. You are opting to complete an honors project for the course. We also have a new honors capstone option program tailored specifically to capstones, which you usually complete for your major in your junior or your senior year. Like honors options, generally speaking, the honors capstone option is not a requirement. It is an option, and the same is true on the faculty side of the equation. Faculty members are not required to say yes to honors option or honors capstone option requests. They need to balance those responsibilities with the rest of their workload, and they may not have sufficient bandwidth to supervise an honors option or an honors capstone option in a particular semester. So if you would like to pursue an honors option or an honors capstone option, then you need to start the conversation with your professor early, well before the semester begins, even though proposals are not due until the 4th week of the term. That way you can submit your proposal as soon as the semester starts. Go ahead and begin working on the project while the Honors Option Committee is reviewing the proposal, and incorporate any feedback from the committee when they complete the review of proposals right after the submission deadline has passed. To remain in good standing with the Honors College, students must maintain an institutional GPA of 3.3 or higher. That is your institutional GPA, not just the GPA in your honors courses. Students falling below 3.3 will be placed on probation, remain on probation if their GPA rises, but not all the way to 3.3, return to good standing if they get back to 3.3 or higher, or removed from the Honors College if the GPA continues to slide. Students removed do have the option to appeal to the Honors Faculty Council for reinstatement, as explained on the Honors College website. If you encounter difficulties, please come see me as soon as possible. You have an advisor in the Office of Academic Advising, but I am here to provide supplementary honors advising as well, and not just when you get in a pinch. So whenever I can be of assistance, don't hesitate to make an appointment and come see me in my office in Humber White. In terms of co-curricular requirements, you must be a member in good standing of Eta Sigma Alpha, the Honors Student Association. Ideally, you should earn at least 5 honors points each semester. Later in this video, Eta Sig board members will explain more about Eta Sig in general and how to log honors points in particular. But for now, let me indicate what lies at the other end of your 4 years in terms of honors points. You'll certainly benefit from the intellectual and social side of honors engagement, but there is a material reward as well. Honors graduates who average 7 to 10, 4 to 6, and 1 to 3 points per year will respectively earn a gold, silver, or bronze honors medallion that you can wear at the honors graduation ceremony. You also need to remain in good standing as a campus citizen, meaning abiding by the principles of academic and social integrity. Then finally, you need to complete an exit survey prior to graduation so we can get your feedback on your experience. In the Honors College, we aim for a cycle of continuous improvement, and your reflections are very important as we evaluate programs and look to the future. As honors students, you have a number of valuable resources at your disposal. One of those pictured both on the previous slide and on this one. Foremost among these valuable resources is the Humber White House itself and everything that's inside it. The front door to the house will be unlocked whenever student assistants are in the office, usually between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday to Thursday and 10 to noon on Friday. But your swipe card gives you 24/7 access to the building. I would just ask that you remain in the honors sections of the house, so the first floor and the second floor, unless of course you need to see someone in auxiliary services, which is located downstairs during regular business hours. During regular hours, you can check out laptops for up to 3 days at a time, check out books from the lending library for honors courses for which books are available, pick up books for lunch and dinner seminar book discussions, and get free blue books or Scantrons for exams until we run out of the number that we purchased for the year. 24/7, you are welcome to use the coffee, tea, and hot chocolate bar in the lounge, to make use of the TV and board games that are there, to use the seminar room in the kitchen whenever a class or a co-curricular seminar isn't in session. One of the study rooms upstairs also has a full set of anatomical models. I would encourage students in the life sciences to take full advantage of this valuable resource. Knowing that the models will be in high demand at peak times, we've placed a sign-up sheet on the door. Please register for a slot ahead of time and relinquish the space to the next user when your time is up. During sessions for which you have registered, you're welcome to bring a guest, a GC student who's not in the Honors College with you. Just make sure that your guest respects the equipment and the space. If you're using the building after hours, make sure the door shuts until it latches. Facilities has adjusted it a number of times, and the closing mechanism should pull the door all the way too. But just in case there's a big gust of wind or something, double check to make sure that the door is latched. As honor students, you can also apply for transformative experience grants and scholarships and for Saladin scholarships. Both of these programs support undergraduate research, internships, community-based learning, and study abroad. We will award between 10 and 20 of the transformative experience grants and scholarships each year, depending on how much money is available. We will award 3 Saladin scholarships each year. The transformative experience grants and scholarships are up to $500. The Saladin scholarships are up to $2,000. Beyond the amount, the difference between these two programs is that students applying for a Saladin scholarship need to explain how the program they have in mind will serve as a springboard for application to graduate school or for a national scholarship. And for both programs, you do need to have completed 12 credits of honors coursework or indicate how you will have completed 12 credits of coursework by the time that the program for which you are applying starts. More information about both of these programs, the Transformative Experience one and the Saladin Scholarships one, is available on the Honors website. That's it for me. Thank you for your time, and I'll turn it over to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Jacob Carter. I'm the incoming president of Eta Sigma Alpha, and I also work in the honors office. And today I'll be walking you through honors options. So first, we'll talk about what an honors option is. An honors option is essentially a project that is in addition to the work that you're doing in a class that goes deeper on a subject matter you're learning in class or you're really interested in. I recommend talking with your instructor or your professor about honors options they have supervised in the past, and bounce your ideas off of them. And they might have seen cool things that previous students have done that they can tell you about. And it's also good to build a good relationship with your professors while you're doing your honors option. Now, you will need to create some sort of product, aka a paper, presentation, creative or service learning project, or a literal product. And you'll need to include milestones of your project, such as dates for when you'll have an outline, rough draft, final draft, etc. This is really, really important because one, it's going to help you keep track with your honors option because it's very easy to push it off to the very end of the semester. And it's also really important to make sure that your honors option request gets approved. And now we're going to talk about what an honors option looks like on your transcript. So they appear on your transcript parallel to the class you're in as an ONS class. And instead of being graded like A, B, C, D, it's graded as satisfactory or unsatisfactory. Now, in order to submit an honors option, you're going to go to gcsu.edu/honors/courses-honors college, or you can just navigate there from the Honors College website. And you'll scroll down a little bit and you'll see the honors option form. From there, it leads you to Unify, where you just fill out the honors option form, and it looks something like this. Now, the process for doing an honors option works like this. So you submit your honors option form, and then that form will go to your instructor, who will have to initial and approve the project. And then it goes to an honors faculty committee that reviews the project. From here, one of two things will happen. Number one, the project is approved, and then you initial on the form, and then it goes to me and I create the honors option and everything's all great. The other thing that can happen is that you get revise and resubmit. Even if you get revise and resubmit, you still have to initial on the form that you understand the decision, and then you have to resubmit and it goes through the process all over again. Remember, even if you get revise and resubmit, you have to initial on the form. This is a problem that we've had in the past where things have sort of gotten locked up into limbo, and that's what you need to do. So honors options are due September 10th this semester. And if you have any questions, you can always email me and I'll be happy to help you with whatever I can. See you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kay Gillum, and I am your points chair. Today, we are going to talk about logging your honors points and the new honors points system. So as Dr. Newsom discussed, we do have a new point system starting this term. Everyone is starting over with a clean slate. And again, the system is as follows. 7 to 10 points averaged per year is a gold medallion for graduation. 4 to 6 is a silver medallion, and 1 to 3 is a bronze medallion. The best way to complete this would be to aim for 5 points every semester. Proper adjustments are going to be made for those graduating early or studying abroad. Just reach out to either me or Dr. Newsom. Each semester counts as half of a year, or 0.5, in terms of adding them up at the end of your time here at Georgia College. And if you have other questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me at catherine.gillum@bobcats.gcsu.edu. So let's log a point here. So this is our new honors point log form. My email is again located at the top just in case you forget and you have any questions. It's going to ask for your first and last name. Then of course you're going to include your GCSU email, the one with the Bobcats, and it's going to ask you for which event you attended. These currently say option 1, option 2, however they're going to be changed to include the events that we have going on that semester. This is important. You're going to want to include your evidence of attendance. So whenever you attend an event, you're going to need to take a picture of your Bobcat card at the event, or of you, as long as I know that that's you in the picture, just something to show me, hey, I was here. And then this is optional, but if you can, please provide some feedback about the event that you attended. We like to hear feedback from you guys to see what you thought about the different events, so we'd appreciate if you just let us know what you thought. All right, that should be it. Hopefully that was pretty easy. And if you have any questions, just let me know.
Hey guys, my name is Rosalind Bosard. I'm a student assistant in the Honors College office, and I'm going to really quickly show you guys how to use GC Connect. So GC Connect is our software that we use for reservations. So you can see all of our events, so we can see how many of you sign up, get information, room location, Zoom links, etc., etc. So this is a really important tool to use. So you're going to go to Udify and log in. And then you're going to click on the Start Here tab. So it's not going to come up down here unless you click the Start Here tab. So Start Here. And then right here it says GC Connect. So you click on that and it will open up a separate tab. Sometimes I have trouble getting it to work on Google Chrome. So you might want to use a different browser. Right now I'm using Safari because I'm on my Mac, but it doesn't really matter. So your GC Connect page will look like this. It will have a bunch of different organizations. You can see all the organizations that I'm a part of. But if you're like part of the Shakespeare Circle or Swipe Out Hunger or something like that, it'll be here so you can see all of the events. So obviously we're going to click on Honors College. And then it pops up a little description. Here's our address. You know, we're in the Humber White House, right next to the admissions office. And so here, if you scroll down, are all of our events. So if you click View More Events, you'll be able to see all of the events we have posted. We'll have both Eta Sigma Alpha events and Honors Office events posted on here. And so let's click on this book discussion. So if I wanted to go to this book discussion, it would have a description of the book, a description of what will happen at the book discussion. So Dr. Flaherty is the one who's hosting this book discussion, and it has a place to RSVP. So if there were no slots available, it would say 0 slots available, but obviously we're at the beginning of the year right now, so there are 15 slots. So for these events, if you know that there's an event that you really, really want to go to, I would encourage you to sign up early because lots of the events only have about 20 spots. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email the office. I hope this video was informative and answered all your questions, but you will have plenty of opportunities to ask questions of not only your peer mentor, but also Dr. Newsome, the Eta Sigma Alpha board. The student assistants are available anytime you need them. So if you ever need anything, you know where to contact us, okay? All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.